of the light.
See, oh god damn it. Okay, food's going down kind of.
All right, it's on.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Wade the Walby, and as you can see here, we have Rhonda Vansky Warner.
What's that?
All right, so
this is my second day back from the hospital stay of 4.5 weeks.
Yes. So as you can see here, we're finally well, for right now, just here, okay, and she has
hanging out, yeah.
So you can ask any questions of what you've been through. You can ask anything what you've been experiencing and seeing. Because I bet all the viewers have probably been worried ever since this have been, started, This reminds me of like a news report or something.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, like you're interviewing me. That's great. You don't want any more sausage?
No. What is that noise? It's like all right, there's only one viewer that's watching, which doesn't make any sense. But remember,
because it's early.
Yeah, because this is pre-recorded, so anybody can watch it and they can comment. So what has been? What? Okay, that noise is.
I hear.
Like
the only thing I hear
sounds like a hyena.
The only thing I hear is like it sounds like the furnace or something coming through the wind or something.
That's the refrigerant.
Okay.
So we've been lied a lot.
Wow, that's an understatement.
So Denise,
sister.
Yeah.
Probably don't use names. I don't know.
I do that.
Is it okay?
Yeah. So I've been lied a lot, and you probably are confused too. I was confused when I was there.
The police were confused too, remember?
Oh yes.
It's a very confusing story because my sister and her lies, it's been like a dominoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's just overlapping.
It starts with her at the top, like a pyramid. Starts with her at the top, and she lies to my mom, her kids, which there's 2 of those, and now her grandkids, which there's 3 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to make sure I was counting right. and you can't imagine the severity. There's so many lies. I can't even think of just to give you one good one right now. It's so hard. But when we start talking, I go, "Oh, that's a lie too," and then it'll make me remember, all the.
Remember, camera's up here, so.
Who?
Sorry, the camera's up here.
Oh, I will look up that way. Sometimes I'll look at you.
You've noticed that the resolution of this is actually 780p. It's not 1080p, which I have it on my webcam.
Yeah, I was wondering why it was so small.
Yeah. We almost had 2 viewers, but. Don't worry. I bet more people are going to come up since you're here, since it's just a change,
Mm-hmm.
I bet people are getting tired of me talking about you. I should show all the streams I made about you.
Oh, my God, that many?
Yeah, maybe about, this is the 4th one about
Did it make you feel better a little bit to be able to talk about it?
Yeah, maybe. So, we're back, and should I be able to shave? Because,
Good one, yeah. We would definitely want some input on that.
Yeah, they don't.
To shave or not shave.
Did you know that I looked up on my other YouTube account? And guess what?
Are you sure?
I have 166 subscribers somehow. I used to have 126, and now I somehow, even though it's terminated. I know, it's terminated, but I'm still getting subscribers.
Wow.
So, yeah, 166 subscribers on there. I have 71 on here.
Crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty excited about that.
And it's weird. Oh, we got somebody. I'm glad that you're getting better, Wade's mom.
Oh, thank you.
So tell about.
But according to Denise, I'm not. Remember?
Yeah, she thinks that she's like. So yeah, you had 3 seizures, and that was.
We've had. Really 2, but then they came back because they didn't ask all the questions. The police. They're called well visits.
I never heard of that.
Mine didn't either. Until yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's Willard. He's the one that called me the N-word.
Oh, well, there must be a reason for it.
Yeah.
Because you're not brown.
No.
At all.
Don't say that. Remember, YouTube is very sensitive.
Well, that's why I said brown. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, just make sure
Black people, I don't call black people. I don't like to say that because they're not. Ever since I was real little, because I'm like you.
Yeah.
I don't like something that's not. If a black person should be.
Mom, look, we can't talk
White
about.
people aren't white.
Do you want me to
I don't
turn
like
it
that.
in from
We're
YouTube?
pink.
Then stop talking about this.
Okay, that's why I said. Well, you got mad at me for saying brown.
No, because I'm really sensitive.
Nothing wrong with that.
Maybe you
I
should.
said you're not brown. Is what I said.
Yeah, you are correct.
Why
about
does somebody call you the N-word if you're not?
Yeah, and that's him right there. I don't know why I added him as a mod. I don't know why.
Well, I'm glad you did because I think you should. People should put the good with the bad.
I should remove him as a mod because
Yeah.
you know. But
Mm-hmm.
what do you think? Should I just like kick him out?
No,
Oh, there's nobody watching us.
huh? Probably because we started arguing about, racist.
Hey, we can always-
not racist. Race is.
Yeah, raisins. Raisins.
That's a good one.
I bet they're reporting this
That's funny.
already.
It's hilarious. Why would they?
No, you know,
I
there's
saw some. You know what? Maybe because they feel bad. That somebody said that about.
I mean, you had 3 seizures, according to my book, because I was the one that was there.
no, was it 3 in a row?
No, the
is it-
first one was I saw you in your bed.
Mhm.
All right, can I take the stream in your room and I can show you what? Yeah, let's go. So we're gonna go to my mom's room, and as you know, it's kind of a bit dark. So we're gonna do a reenactment of what she was actually doing. Thank goodness I have this laptop, which is kind of a bit, amazing. Where should I set this? So what my mom was doing, she was laying down on the bed. Dirty trick right there.
Yeah.
She was like this, like a fetal position.
Yeah. That's the way I always lay anyway.
Yeah, like I think she was like this,
Mhm.
or is it the other way? And she was like hunched over.
Mhm.
And then, can you like move? Because I need to move.
Yeah, I just need to grab this.
Move.
I'm going.
And then I was here. I was right here, and I was talking to her from over here. So just pretend that this probably is my mom. I was like right here, and she was I'm like, Mom, the dogs are barking, and they've been whining and stuff.
Yeah, not ours.
Yeah. And then my mom said, "What dogs?" And then, oh my God.
Which is weird because I would know what dogs on a good day. Right?
And yeah.
That's weird because.
Oh my God. Now this is makes my brain kind of depressed every time
I was just saying you're kind of reenacting, so that may not be good right now.
And so I saw her stretch out. There was less pillows here because they were on the floor. Then she was stretched out, elongated here. So about where I'm standing, she was like, her feet were back from here. Now, obviously, sometimes I don't like saying that because YouTube does not like me saying that. But I said it anyways because I want want to explain where her location is, not trying to be, being something that, is something like that. But no, I'm trying to be realistic here. Mm-hmm. Not being kind of anything you should call other stuff, which I got the warning from, and I'm stupid. And then she started spazzing out. Now, I did told you about the first stream about that, and yeah. It was just a nightmare.
So that was I only had one here?
Yeah, here, one here, and then they had this bag or something, or.
Yeah, okay, so when did you call the ambulance?
Well, you were floppy, your face was on the blue pillow.
Okay.
The blue pillow was.
The wedge?
No, blue, like a water blue color pillow.
Okay, gotcha.
And your face was on that pillow, and you were like. And
that's scary.
I couldn't see your face, and then I'm like, Mom, are you faking this, Mom? Yeah. And then I went to and then I said, Mom, I'm gonna call 911. And I knew that this was actually real. So I ran, dialed 911, and
That's not smart. That's very smart.
I tried to
bleeding or or,
Yeah, and then-
anything. So
but
that was very good.
because you were on the bed, I couldn't get you out of the position. Then your seizure stopped, and you were exhausted, of course. The person told me to move you up,
Yeah.
but then you fell off the bed because
Holy shit.
I made you fall off the bed accidentally, and then you fell off the bed, and you were sitting right here. You were sitting like in like you were like
You would be able to pick me up right now.
you were like this, but I didn't know what to do because
I lost 60 pounds, 50 or 60 pounds.
Yeah, it's crazy. And
It is,
all of
yeah.
a sudden, I didn't know what was going on. And
So they came with their bag, and I was on the floor.
yeah, but then you were standing there, and then they came up, and you did say "ow." They were stabbing you, and you did say "ow." You probably don't remember, but you were still conscious. You still had your mind was still
But I
awake.
couldn't name names, the right names of people. Probably, I probably didn't get your name right. Or
No,
something.
you didn't even respond. You didn't even know where I was. You were just having your head down like this,
Yeah.
and you were just like that.
Huh.
Then you were sitting right here, and they came up over here, and they said, "Do you have identification?" I'm like, yes." And it took me a while, and then I brought your little purse thing.
Okay, little wallet.
But yeah, you were like laying down like this, and and you were like your feet were all the way down here on the edge, and you were flopping around, and your face was right here. You stretched. I thought you were just doing your exercising stretch. Because you like to do your stretches, and I thought you were just,
yeah.
But then you just, I just knew I didn't know that you were gonna have a seizure, and
Yeah, it surprised the hell out of me. That's the last thing on my list. I never even was thinking about seizures.
But then I was the one that rescued you. Now the second one happened when you were I wasn't on the ambulance, but they said that you had a seizure there. Then you had the third one when me and Nanny were there at that St. Louis hospital, and they were we were right there, and then do you ever remember being at St. Louis hospital?
I got little.
Do you remember talking to yourself about Eve and stuff, saying about falling off an edge or something? Because you were talking to
Eve and St. Elizabeth's Hospital will always be together in my mind because Eve worked at St. Elizabeth's Hospital. I love St. Louis Hospital.
You don't remember you having your dreams? Because after your seizure, your third one, you're like, oh, yes, yeah.
I remember biting I remember pain and biting my tongue.
Yeah, you were like fucked up.
Yeah, and then Mom showed me that picture, and I go, well, no wonder you didn't see my tongue. My tongue was all that.
Yeah, I saw your lips were like messed
my
up.
tongue was all. It wasn't black.
Man, this thing is getting hot.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know why? Where's the thing it sits on?
It's over there.
Oh, okay. That's why, because it only takes just a few minutes for it to be off of its little thing.
It's a bit hot, but it's
But the fan, see the fan?
Yeah, no, it's right here.
Yeah. So it has to. Yeah. Okay. So far so good.
So yeah, you were like here. Your feet were here.
Yeah.
You were like right here.
So was I on the floor when they brought the bag?
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't a bag. It was like a carrier.
Carrier thing. Okay, gotcha.
And you
look my medicine.
Oh,
look, they're all different. Isn't that cool?
That's actually pretty cool.
It is very cool.
And your face was on this blue pillow. It was like here. Ugh. And your face was right here. You were like,
here's
this.
my medicines. Oh dear me. The blue one. This one here.
Yep. And you're.
And I was gonna say it's like your NASA shirt.
Yeah, and you were just breathing erratically, and your feet you stretched out.
We already said this. You already said this.
Yeah, and that was the first seizure.
Okay, so let's go to the next one.
I already did the second one and the third one, so we're done.
Oh
with
yeah,
this.
that's right. Because those were all there. Got it. I don't know if that one.
All right,
Clear.
it's on.
Okay.
Okay, don't show those pills, or someone's gonna steal
I showed the
them.
back of them. Just the
Okay,
back of 'em.
they're gonna start coming over. and
There's
you're-
nothing here that anybody would want unless they have seizures.
Oh yeah.
And I think the seizure medicine is pretty cheap.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
Denise has got all the good stuff. But, you know, I've got stuff that replaced it.
So yeah, it's not
All I have
fun.
to do is just,
Not. Are there
I don't
any
know how to
other
do that.
questions that you like to ask in your point of view?
I don't really have the questions. The only thing is I don't understand why Denise starts coming into our lives all of a sudden. You know, she not even when she
Because she's my sister. She's my sister, and I want to make sure that Wade, I want to make sure that will have the best.
brainwashed. Sorry, I just
Yeah.
like to
I
put-
want you to have your life as perfect as possible, or something like that. She wants me to have like what I want, what I wanted.
That's not realistic. Nobody gets that.
I said, "Am I gonna have like
Nobody.
an iPad Pro Max?" So yeah, you can have them. Like, and can I have like a?
Of course you can, because you have money. You have more money than she does.
Oh, and like, can I have Can I have like an iWatch 6 Gold? Oh my god! What?
It just occurred to me.
What?
If you're gonna start talking about something that
Oh.
you don't want to talk about the public, then I can mute it.
No, it's okay. It just occurred to me. This happened a lot when I was driving the bus because I had all high school students on there.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
they're all like, you know, between some of them were 19, some of them were actually, you know, adults. And but before they're adults, they get money from the state. Because some of them were way more autistic than you.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
I also published a video that does show my mom as a bus driver, so that's proof that she was a bus driver.
I got to see that. I want to definitely see that.
I showed you, I think.
I know. I want to probably see it.
Do you want to see the raw
I want to
footage
see it
or
again.
or the one I put on there? Because it's saying, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we'll watch that later. But the thing is, people who are disabled, like me, I'm an adult, okay? But
I'm gonna shave.
it's very hard. What are you doing?
I'm gonna shave.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's really hard to get disability. So you got to be very sick. And I got it actually, it usually takes 3 years. It took me a year and a half and I was awarded back pay, like 50,000 or something like that. And, but it all goes to bills. It all goes to bills. And because you have to, you know, use like credit cards and small loans and things in order to because you're so sick and you have to have, you know, help. And that was when I was diagnosed with lymphoma. And when I was going through chemo, I was really sick and very, very weak. It makes you really weak. And I had a very harsh amount of it. And I was the first one there, first one to leave, last one to leave.
Mom,
Yes.
you okay?
Yeah. You think it might take you a while?
What?
Because it's so thick. I just thought maybe it would, you know, take to shave off. Oh, that's right. You probably didn't have any good razors over there at Nanny's house.
I ain't using razors.
Well, I'm saying she has razors, but she don't have good ones. That and she doesn't have, you know. Well, you don't use anything else except for razors, but yeah. Okay, you made me forget where I was.
That's okay.
Do you remember what I was talking about? Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, so when you get disability, then your child gets disability. And again, all shockers to me because I didn't know anything about this stuff. And I was in my early 30s. I think I was 40. Let's see. Wade was only 6 years old. Yeah, I know, right? So I think I was 44, 45, something like that. And I know it's weird. You were in kindergarten. It just doesn't seem like it was. You were so smart, you know, back then. It just doesn't seem like you were in kindergarten. I thought you were like, really, looking back before I actually saw that and counted it up. And remembering that your kindergarten teacher was the one that you said, you know, name a body part that starts with an E. And you said esophagus and nobody in the class knew what that was. You know, because they just barely could speak. You're like, esophagus. Because I had my tumor in my esophagus, and he remembered hearing that several times. Said it better than I could.
Hey, live chat should be on the right. So if there's anybody that's talking, you can read it there.
Nothing. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new.
All right.
Let's see. But the silver lining is I've lost 50 pounds in 4 weeks. God, that seems like a lot. In 4 weeks? That's just very surreal. Very surreal. Do you think if you got logged off and then got back on
What?
the live stream,
What do you mean?
if you logged off the live stream and then got back on a new one, started a new one
No.
a little bit later after everybody's probably either at home, if they're not, they're at work right now because it's Thursday. There just might not be very many people out there that are just kind of home hanging out. You see what I'm saying? Okay. All right, so here we go. Wait a minute, where's the other things? Oh, here they are.
Denise is crazy.
That poor woman is so crazy. Even her daughters know it because that's how she, raised her daughters crazy like that. And that is why they all moved away as soon as they turned 18 and/or got, a boyfriend and married. Why do you think they're not there? I was still at home when I was their age. I still lived at home because we all got along great. There's no reason to go out and spend any unnecessary money on rent or well, I didn't want to buy a house, but I didn't want to live alone in a big house. And I didn't want to have a house and, because knowing that anybody who I would date would be, and a lot of them did anyway, because I had a red Trans Am dating me for my money. When I worked at the mine, oh my God, there were so many of them. Talk about gold diggers. Gold diggers can be men too. All right, here we go. I don't know if these my stomach. Okay, you stay there.
Oh, you trying to do an unboxing?
What's that?
Are you trying to do an unboxing
I know.
video?
I'm trying to get these dumb medications straightened out. There's so much. There are these little thingies which is really cool, but it doesn't really say what time to take the dose or, AM or PM. It just says dosage. And I put them in my little, Denise took all my medicines out of my little container. Somebody did. It wasn't you and my mom. Because it's empty, and it wasn't empty before. And it was always full. The only thing is, like, if I had, 1 or 2 days out, pulled out of there. But then I would always fill it right back up. Yeah. And the sad thing is my prednisone, that's not illegal. None of them were illegal. They were all prescribed. You can't take that away from somebody oh my God. That's probably why my tumor's coming back. Because that's one of the things that kept my throat open. Because what it's for is for inflammation, swelling. And that's a big problem for my my esophagus tumor scar tissue. Okay, there's that. I'm going to take this. Oh, yeah. You know what? She even told me that she did. She said, hell yeah. She goes, yeah, I got everything. She said, what do you need? I go, my prednisone. She's like, you don't need prednisone. You don't need steroids. Oh, my God. Are you a doctor now? That's funny.
Dr. Denise Bird.
Dr. Denise. Dr. Denise.
Dr. Bird.
Yeah, she does think she's a doctor because.
Oh, yeah, she's a Facebook lover.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm going to call my cousin Diane, who's Betty's daughter, Aunt Betty's daughter. Okay? I'm going to call her. She's went through a lot, too. She went through a surgery, and they nicked her colon. So all the waste that's in your bowels went into her stomach.
Shaving my belly.
Are you really? Did you shave your face already? Wow, that was fast. So anyway, she's went through a lot of stuff, you know, and I've been thinking about her a lot, even like when I was at SLU, especially. I was like, oh my God, she was in the hospital for a long time. And do you remember when we were? I don't know if you remember, but you probably remember me telling you about the White Cottage, not Castle, White Cottage, which is an ice cream place. When Diane and her daughter and her grandson came to visit. Okay, and Denise was here a lot, and we went down there to get something to eat. We went got some, and you got a cheeseburger. You loved it, and fries. And me and Denise went and got everything. She got everybody's order together, and I went up there to help her. I went inside to help her. It was starting to get a little bit dark out, and not a little bit, actually, a lot dark. But, you know, they had lights on.
Wow, I got my hairy chest.
So when she came out, Denise complained that I was choking her. Now, unbeknownst to her, there was a big picture window, great big picture window. It was dark on the outside, and the lights were on in the restaurant where we were ordering. My mom was watching us the whole time. Never did I touch her. But Denise came out and said, she was choking me in front of everybody there. And my mom said to her, I just let her say what she wanted to say. Diane was sitting there. She also witnessed it. And she said, I also know that she was being horrible to you the entire time they were there. She was not warm to me. That's just the way she is. She's always just very cold, mean, and tell lies and talks over me with lies, which is, you know, I don't mind if you talk over me. Just don't tell lies.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Yeah, they were on fire big time. So I completely forgot about the Facebook thing because I could have been getting on Facebook, maybe getting on Facebook, telling everybody.
Oh yeah, she retired from FedEx.
I know, that was yesterday. I did at least get that from Lauren. I was on the phone with Lauren for 2 hours. Yes. Let's see. That was on Monday. It was on Tuesday because I was waiting for them to discharge me that day, and they ended up doing it the next day. That's why. Oh God, that's whew, that's another day. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. I would talk and ask a question standing right next to somebody. And because they were telling a story about something that happened in their home or to their grannies or their babies or whatever, I got so sick of hearing about that stuff because they weren't helping other people either. The lights and the buzzers were going off with these old people that really needed help because they pooped or peed in their diapers, you know, and they needed help as well. But because I was more high functioning, they would come and say, you know, stuff like, they would just act like I wasn't a patient. And then I had to start reminding them that I was paying just like everybody else. And then some smart ass nurse said, you're not paying it. Your health insurance is paying it. And who do you think pays for that? It's not free, I said. Is yours free? Mine's not free. Nobody's is free.
And she started recording.
Guess what? Why, yes, I did, but my cell phone didn't charge very well either there. I think that the electricity was just a very downgraded system. I don't know how to explain it. Every corner that I turned, even if it was a small one, it just was a mess. Like in order to make one phone call, I had to walk an extremely long way.
And she hates walking.
Well, without prednisone. And I was severely hydrated, so all my tendons were freezing up. You know, like where your Achilles tendons, you know, and all those kind of things. You can't walk when it's frozen. It's really hard. And you get very fatigued. And I got out of breath. And they don't have anywhere for you to sit. Why? because some of them go out there and sit in the hall on the chairs and pee and poo. So they said, well, if we have nowhere for you to sit, not only that, one or two, I think, as far as I know, one of the residents, because she peed a lot, so they just stopped giving her. They didn't stop giving it all together. They only gave her a very small amount to drink. And they didn't give her any snacks in between meals, so she was starving from one meal to the next, just like I was. Only Nanny at least brought some snacks up for me. But I knew how that poor old lady felt because she couldn't do it. She couldn't do anything for herself. You know, her brain was gone.
Oh,
The old lady that was peeing everywhere.
yeah.
You'll have to watch this because I don't want to repeat it.
All right.
I don't want to have to go through that whole thing I just talked about.
Good for you.
So that's just a small amount. I'll probably think of things, you know, here and there. But I did write some things down so that I could make my book into a movie. Seriously, it's gonna be a good one. It is good. It's funny. It's not just drama, but it's also funny. There was actually some funny moments, believe it or not. Huh? You should see how easy these are to open. You just go, "What?" And it just opens. You don't even have to bite it, like I did some of the other ones. Trying to open a snack bag, forget it.
Oh, Cicero.
You know, ever since I've been home, my joints are feeling so much better. You know, I feel stronger, and I really think that's because my prednisone is back on track. Because, you know, with prednisone, it's a kind of a sucky drug, but it also makes you strong. It helps you be stronger. People take it that have organ transplants. They have to be on it for life.
You're grounded for life.
Yeah, I know. You're grounded for life.
Go to your own.
Seizure. Seizure medicine is a giant pill.
I don't know why my mom even had a seizure.
You know, they said it probably was a combination of things, but they said people get water on the brain for no reason a lot. I read about it. I had no idea. I never had a reason to read about water on the brain. But sometimes when your chemistry is off, you know, your body chemistry gets off, that's what it can cause a severe amount of water on your brain. I don't think any kind of, you know, I'm not sure if there's a little bit of water, you know, how that, if the brain floats in liquid or
Liquid water.
liquid water. I haven't heard that one in a long time. Too long. Say it again.
Liquid water.
I like the way you say it. Liquid water.
Shaving my armpits.
Everything? Oh my God, that is so funny that you know, your dad has alopecia, which is a autoimmune disease of the hair follicles. And it just causes your hair to fall out. So people think hair, they think the hair on their head. That's not all. It can be an eyebrow or half an eyebrow. It can be one arm or whole arm, or just little pieces, little patches on both arms. Same thing with, he has no hair on his legs, and he's just smooth. So it's kind of, I always try and find a silver lining. I don't think Denise does. I don't think she knows what a silver lining is. Yep. And that's just how she likes it.
Because she's a bitch.
Yes. That's funny. I just like the way you said that. Says she's a bitch.
Good for nothing. Oh, much better.
She just doesn't want anybody else having what she wants. After my mom is gone, are you kidding me? And it's not just her, it's her husband. Her husband's not going to get anything from his parents. He's relying on my mom.
Mm-hmm. See why I look?
Especially after my dad died.
Look at me.
Look at you. Well, I almost shocked you, I think. My hands are they cold?
Yeah.
Does it feel good?
Mhm. Maybe.
Because mine are
Whoa.
so cold. So that old lady would hug me, and she's like, "Oh," what'd she say? "Oh, Jesus bless you," and she would say some sort of a prayer about Jesus, and then she'd say, "And I'm going to kiss you on the cheek. Can I kiss you?" And she'd come get. Once the first time, I didn't see it coming.
Don't show those pills.
Woo! I didn't see it coming, and but she was just her hands were just so old and soft. You know what I mean? Just so old, soft people's hands. Not rough like mine. What do they call it? Workers.
Ugh.
Work
Hands.
Yeah, because of the neuropathy and stuff. Psoriatic arthritis. It gives you calluses.
Yeah, police were here for like 2 times.
I know. I feel like a celebrity.
You should be.
That's our entourage. Entourage is
My
somebody-
mom is being flirty every time she sees a guy.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? These guys are gorgeous. I don't. Not every time I see any guy, I don't see some fat old man and go
Like a.
panting like a dog. No, it has to be an Adonis like you.
You saw this guy that was handsome at IKEA?
Oh my god! And his shirt he had this purposely tight shirt on. He could have been gay for all I know, but it had long sleeves. It was still chilly out. It was like.
But you like fucking loved him.
Everybody else was looking at him too. He was gorgeous.
He was like a tank.
Yes, yes, he was. And not
But
only
you've
that,
seen the tank in Left 4 Dead.
yeah, yes, and he had his
Big
shirt.
muscles.
His shirt was tight, and was spandexy, and so it made it.
You want to
even-
feel his
oh,
abs?
it made it even. It had
He was a bodybuilder.
and yet not. He wasn't too big like
Oh God, like the tank in Left 4 Dead, like taking those steroids.
it wasn't like the tank.
Yeah.
Right. It was just the right amount. Just the right amount. Not too much and definitely not too little. But you could see the bumps.
The bodybuilder.
Underneath. You could see the bumps underneath it, and his chest was perfect.
Like he has 6-pack.
Oh yeah. You could see it because his shirt was so
I did
tight.
not see it. I'm
I
assuming.
know. I couldn't believe you couldn't see it because he was the only person right in front of us. He's the only person. But I think you were like shocked that I was,
You were flirty.
gawking
You
at
were very flirty.
gawking at somebody. Oh, he was wow. I tell you what, your dad, and you have your dad's.
You would give him
shoulders,
everything.
Just like real broad shoulders.
But then Dad
and big
felt like
muscles.
he was being like cancer
a
treatment.
cancer patient.
Yeah, and he felt he looked.
I don't know what he looks like now.
Mhm.
I have no idea.
Daddy was.
I forgot what he looked like. I really have
That's sad
forgotten.
about your husbandy.
I know.
Hi, hubby.
Yeah, but you know what?
Goddamn pills everywhere.
I know. I got to open them up. I wanted to show you how easy it is to open it.
There's a cold
like it.
sausage.
Hey, you want it? You want to warm it up, or you want to try it? It's good, even cold.
It's actually warm.
Oh wow! Maybe because I kept it under there. Okay, so go like this and just effortlessly tear it. Wait a minute. Let me hold the other side.
Hang
Go
on.
ahead.
Should I stop
No,
the
it's all right.
stream?
I'll hold this in. Here. Maybe it's the other side. No, there we go. You see how smooth that was? Okay, now dump it in my hand. And that's my seizure medicine. right there.
Mhm.
It's huge. Mm. My
Should I stop the live stream? Or
yeah, because for some reason I don't think it's working.
What?
I just don't think it's working. I really think you would have had a lot more people.
Yeah, it's working. See,
I don't think it
there's a
is.
person right there.
Where?
See, what people and those are likes.
Oh, they just don't respond. They just watch.
One of them did. See, remember that was like maybe a while ago.
Yeah, but that was a while back. That was like right at the beginning.
yeah.
That's why I thought maybe you should log out and then start a new
You mean
stream.
log out?
What do you call it?
Stop stream. That bird is
Stop
annoying
stream?
me.
Is it still around?
The
Oh, I thought you meant the big fly.
bird.
I thought you meant fly because that thing is almost as big as a bird. That fly
That
is
blowfly?
huge. Yes, he's huge, and I seen him first.
That's like
when
a
I came
house
on.
fly.
God, he's huge.
Like a horsefly? No, horseflies are huge.
Yeah, he's not as big as a horsefly. He's just a big freaking housefly, and they're black and
Ugly.
oh my god! And you can see them coming at you, and they and they like to go and like
Hit the
smack
wall
you in
and
the forehead.
Oh yes.
Yes, you can hear him coming and everything.
Oh yeah.
I had to finally shut my door last night because he was in the bedroom.
He just wants
He was
to piss
looking
you
for
off.
he was just looking for the window, but the sun had went down. So then he came out of the windows, here,
He smacks you.
and he was looking. Oh yeah, several times.
He's just like
One time he was on my eye because I had my.
Ah!
I know, it was horrible. I was just drifting off, and I thought it was
That's like
piece of hair.
yeah. Denise,
And then I
Denise
went
left
like
the door
this.
open.
I went like this.
Nene or Denise left the door open, and I'm like, Denise, you're gonna let all the bugs in.
Yeah. Luckily, that was only one. So I went like that, and then that's when I heard, and then I stopped hearing it, and I knew he was landed on something, my hair or in my head or something. So I went like that, and then I heard it again, and then he flew away. Then I heard him again. Then I went to the bathroom, and then he came in the bathroom, and that's when I could see him, You know how they are. Came in the bathroom.
That sounds like him.
I was like, oh my God. What am I? Oh, I got to get a fly swatter. And I thought the fly swatters were both.
Oh yeah, I remember there was a stink bug at Nene's house. He was like on the.
Oh,
He was fast. He was like very. And
wow, they're so slow here. I guess because it's so cold.
but he was
Always
very
told it.
fast. But
Wow. Did she?
yeah, but it's
What'd she do?
She
Did she zap it or did she hit it?
hit it.
See, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Did you tell her that you can't?
And
You
they
can zap 'em.
stunk.
Yeah. If you zap them, they don't stink. Or what do I do? You know what I do?
You zap them,
What else do I do?
freeze them,
Gotta freeze them.
makes them
It's
sleepy.
so simple. Even if they are fast.
Oh yeah, hornets. It might not hornets, but like wasps.
Yeah. Were there lots of,
Oh wait, yeah, yellow jackets or
oh.
horsefly. That horsefly in the resin. Was it horsefly?
Yeah, where was that? Where did we see that?
You have a resin.
I forgot about the horsefly. That's not a horsefly. That's a velvet ant. And they're wasps, but people call them ants because the females don't have wings.
Oh.
Only the males do, but they don't have stingers. But the females do, and they're called cow killers.
Oh, I heard about them.
Yeah, they can.
They're
actually,
big fuckers.
They're beautiful.
Oh.
Yes, they are. They're beautiful, and they are velvety.
Are
They're
they
all
very
velvety.
hostile?
And they're black and red. Some of my favorite colors. You know
Ooh.
that. Yeah. Ooh. Yes.
That's
The
racist.
females are very hostile. We used to find them in the swimming pool skimmer all the time. That's how I got that one.
Oh yeah, and you
And
with
I haven't had a lot.
oh
more.
man, with you and your ex-husband Jan.
Yep. Mhm.
He was being attacked by horseflies. No, hornets.
Hornets was the one time, and that was the last time. And the other ones were the yellow jackets. That was hilarious.
How many were there?
He jumped in the pool, but as soon as he forgot that the solar cover, which is just underneath the water, and what it is
He couldn't get under the water.
and it warms up the water during the day because the sun
Mhm.
it's a solar.
It's like
solar.
a greenhouse effect.
Yes, and it works really well. But when you land on it, it's like you're on a waterbed or something. You can't get off of it. And so they started stinging him because he couldn't get under the water because of the.
Ah!
Yeah.
Help me!
He had so many stings all over his body.
Oh, too many.
But what he did was, he was shoveling dirt, and
He hit a nest.
he hit a nest.
Oh my god, it pissed him off.
You know.
They hated him. They just want to kill him.
Because it had been there for about 2 years, but unbeknownst to us.
Oh my god, they were like, "What? You destroyed our home.
You know how it was
now
when-
I destroy your
When
home."
they dug the swimming pool, it was extra dirt, and we wanted to keep some extra dirt because it's good
Oh, yeah.
topsoil for garden. He liked gardening too, so he liked doing everything. I didn't have to do anything.
But then he got jealousy. He was
yes.
ugly.
Oh my God, the jealousy was really bad.
He was ugly. He's an ugly.
but he had cute blonde hair though, curly hair, blonde curly hair. I like blondes.
Then we have, but yeah, he was just jealous, and my mom like, I can't take this anymore, so they
Yeah.
divorced. And then Michael came around, and then
Because he tried to put the car in a ditch because he was so mad.
The fuck?
All I was doing was talking to a coworker.
Damn.
It's a coal mine. They're all men.
Yeah.
I don't have a choice. If I'm doing something and I
What an
gotta talk to
asshole.
them, I never really talk to them about anything else
That's a good thing you
except
divorced
for
him,
work.
because
Yeah.
he was an ass.
That was really bad, because it was like he was like 80% really good because he had 2 daughters and he was a really
He was tall
really good
also.
dad. Really, yeah, he was. He was a really good dad.
Oh my god! Remember that person we saw, that tall guy who was maybe like 8 or 7 feet tall? He
Oh
was
my
like
God.
at that.
Yeah, and I
Sam's
didn't want to
Club.
say, you can't say anything that because that poor person has been said all their lives. Wow, you're tall,
Mhm.
and they're probably tired of hearing it. So when I see anybody
Taller
tall,
than even Jawan, even.
yeah. Oh my God! Too bad you didn't have Joanne's phone number.
We gotta tell him all the stories that have been happening.
Oh my God!
He's gonna be in shock.
I hate, what I hate probably the most is you couldn't have visitors. That's the first time I've ever been in the hospital, which I've been in a lot because I've had so many joint replacements and my foot and all that. That was the first time. And I think a lot of it was because of COVID, but
Shh, don't say that.
what COVID?
Don't. Shh. YouTube is gonna tag us by saying that.
Yeah. So what to do?
I know. When you say something like that, it tags you. It
Oh.
says,
Shit, what happened? Did we get in trouble?
no,
Oh, that's your dad. What did it say?
I don't know.
Well, how do you bring it up?
Well, now you probably learned what's happening to my mom and some other stories that she has. I think we should probably have a next stream maybe later.
That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll wrap this one up. And
Oh, I found a really cool monitor from Apple. It was like it was yellow, and it's a yellow color. It's a monitor.
These are hard to read too. You can't. They're so tiny. Can
Mhm.
you even see that? Okay, go ahead. Monitor.
Yeah, I like to show you that, but
I
it's like
would've
$1,000.
Is it on? Where'd you see it on? Amazon?
Apple, the Apple website.
Oh, the Apple Store.
That's your cell phone.
Remember, pace yourself. Oh, he must be watching this.
Who?
Your dad.
No, he doesn't.
How do you know?
He never does. He hates YouTube. Yeah, he actually
Fine.
turned his
I would have never turned your YouTube off.
No,
honestly.
he turned his YouTube off.
You know that I said that, and I hate that I said that
He used to have a
because
YouTube
that
channel.
sounds like Denise and my mom. They were saying we're going to do this or we're not going to do this. If you don't do what we say, that's called brainwashing. And people in Afghanistan, and
so many vaginas.
yeah, things like
It's just
I
absolutely.
mean, that's a known thing,
It's just morbid and
Yeah.
horrifying.
and that's what they do. They string them up, and things. People,
Can you just
whether it's military or non-military,
don't say anything
torture.
about,
That's the word I was
yeah,
looking
don't-
for.
YouTube doesn't help.
Yeah.
Make people talk about terrorism.
Okay, so go ahead and turn this off for now.
So yeah, I hope you probably enjoyed about my mom's stories. If you have any problems, if you're going to report this, remember you can always report your files, and we will fix it and edit into this. Make sure we will edit this out.
Good idea.
If you have any questions or answers that you haven't, like copyright or anything like that, ask us at skypix@hotmail.com, and she will file a report and she'll fix it and stuff. I will fix it. If you have any problems, anything that's racist or anything that's
Here it
something
is.
that you don't like what we just said, we can always edit it. Don't do what, just ask us at Skypix and email us. We will fix it. I promise you. I promised you a lot of things. Don't be like going around taking us down, because it's been a lot for us, and it's now I love you guys, right, Mom?
Yep.
She has.
We love you.
She's been paying for this, and we want to be
It's well
respectful.
worth it. Yeah.
Shut
Okay,
up.
and now he says, remember, pace yourself. Oh, it's just telling me, it's just alerting me. I think it only does it twice now. I turned it
We
down.
need to figure out how to fix the
Go ahead
Apple
and
Watch.
get off of there.
All right.
Let's do
Stopping
that.
stream. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to stop.